Sixers fans, welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Lawrence Arnell. This is Sixers City, where we talk 76ers basketball, and I am in my car. I'm in my car because it's cold outside, and I was going to go down to the stadiums and do the show outside the stadium, but no, not today, not in this. It's downright chilly out, so no, we're not doing that. What we will do instead is we're going to talk about Game 1. The Sixers home opener, season opener against the Milwaukee Bucks. As we all know, they got cooked. They got fried. They had to get out there without their former MVP, their franchise player, and their new max contract player, Paul George. Joel Embiid and Paul George were both hurt. I don't really want to talk about the game. The game was what it was. We went out there without Embiid, without Paul George. Maxey had to take the lead. What I really want to talk about is what I got from the game. And what I got from the game is Tyrese Maxey really is a star about to break out. Obviously, he had a bit of a breakout last year. He made the All-Star game, but I think this year is the year Tyrese Maxey gets to make his superstar breakout. And I have some points to make about that. I want to start by talking about his actual performance from Jacob Moreno. Tyrese Maxey had 25 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 stocks. That's steals plus blocks. They combine them together. That's basically just defensive impact, right? 10 for 31 from the field, 2 for 9 from threes. Not great. Not a great shooting night. But the fact that he had to take 31 shots is a testament to his role on this team when you're missing both of your other parts of your big three, right? When you're missing your first option and your third option, your second option becomes all three. And in doing so, the defense is drawn to you in a way that you don't have in the way they're not used to when you don't have Joel Embiid out there to draw some in his gravity on the court. Paul George's gravity is not out there, so Tyrese is once again the only gravity on the court and trying to take 31 shots. You're gonna miss 21 of them. It is what it is. He did have the guts to put up 31 shots, which says a lot. So I'm impressed with that. I'm actually impressed with Tyrese Maxey's willingness to take the team on his back, and try to get the job done. What I'm afraid of at this point is, considering we just gave Paul George a 4-year contract, Joel Embiid, 3-year extension. These guys are clearly coming to the end of their professional careers, and we got Tyrese Maxey, who it looks like is going to be our regular season star. And I'm not sure that this is the recipe we really want to be cooking up. I'm not 100% sure what the Sixers really want here is to run Tyrese Maxey into the ground for the regular season, resting Joel Embiid, resting Paul George, and then hoping that they're both ready for the postseason while we just beating Tyrese Maxey up. I don't know that this load management program that they're working on is going to be as effective as we think it should be, especially considering something I got here from Jacob Moreno. I'm not one to complain about officiating, but the amount of no calls when Tyrese Maxey is getting whacked by Giannis and Lopez at the rim is ridiculous. Where is Tyrese Maxey's whistle? That's my question. That is the question of the day. Where is Tyrese Maxey's whistle? Because Tyrese Maxey, I've said this in the past, reminds me very much of Allen Iverson. The amount of times he finishes a drive with a bucket sliding on the back of his jersey into the photographers in the front row. That's not just a lack of balance, y'all. The ball getting beat up down there. And Tyrese Maxey's whistle is non-existent. Now, I could understand prior to this season, right? maybe prior to this season. Maybe game one's even too soon to be judging because he just made the All-Star game last year and it's only been one game this season. So maybe he's not getting his All-Star whistle in the first game of the season after he made the All-Star game, maybe. But maybe he should have been getting a bit more of a whistle last year. Maybe he's suffering from, I don't know, Sixer hate. Because the Sixers don't seem to give very many whistles. We saw Kelly Oubre Jr. had to cuss some referees out last year because he couldn't get a whistle. And granted, he's only Kelly Oubre Jr., especially last year playing on like a minimum contract. But Kelly Oubre Jr. was balling out last year. He was breaking out last year and couldn't get a whistle. So, I mean, the referees clearly know how to blow the whistle for Giannis when he's throwing his elbows and barreling down the lane and, you know, knocking guys down on his way to the court. They clearly know how to blow the whistle for him, but they can't seem to find their whistle when it's Tyrese's turn. And I don't know that that Tyrese is going to get his whistle, and I don't know that he could take the beating he's going to be taking all season long out there by himself for 70% of the games. And then hopefully our other two stars are prepared for the postseason. I guess we'll see. But in addition to all of that, from Shams, we know that there was a threat that the NBA was going to start an investigation into the Sixers and their player participation policy with Joel sitting out game one. Well, Shams says the investigation has officially begun. The NBA has officially started its investigation into the 76ers regarding the player participation of Joel Embiid per the league. The story on the NBA from ESPN.com. You know what, man? Daryl Morey likes to give the league the finger. The Harris family seems to have the money. They don't seem to mind. They took some fines last year. You know, if they ain't doing nothing wrong, they should be able to handle an investigation. And if they are doing something wrong, then they should be held accountable for it. Personally, I think they gave the fans the finger, getting us all hype and trying to sell us season ticket packages and not telling us that our main star wasn't going to be available until who knows when. I don't love that, and we'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, hope you guys enjoyed the content. I don't know how often I'm gonna be doing the show from my car, so you know, hit the like button for this joint if y'all digging my red Corinthian leather. You know, like the video, subscribe to the channel, show your boy some love. In the meantime, do yourself a favor, get close to God, and whatever you do, do good first. All right? Peace.